look what I got. Anyway, Gene here with G Squared Tactical. We have the IWI Masada that we're taking a look at today. Let me just say, off the top, that I don't get excited a lot of times about any gun anymore. I mean, I didn't grow up in a family that was gun people, so I didn't know a whole lot about guns until I became of age and started buying them for myself. And over the years, I've bought so many that it's kind of, you know, it's like you're buying the same gun with a different name on it. You have the polymer blocky guns that almost always in a lot of ways mimic Glocks and things like that, and then you have your 1911s and your rifles and things like that. And it's not often that I personally get excited about a gun, either when I've shot it or I've held it or anything like that. And I must say that, just want to say right off the top that I am excited about not only reviewing this gun but having this gun. Anytime you can buy a gun that's potentially sub 400. Now the MSRP on this is about 480. They were selling pre the pandemic, they were selling somewhere in the $400 range. I even seen them in a few cases a little cheaper than that. I almost paid $500 with tax and everything, because we are in the midst of a pandemic. Everybody's prices are up, but and I kind of was like, man, I could have paid a lot less for that. Why did I do that? But when I started handling it, taking it apart, especially when I took it to the range, I started to get real excited about it. And the thing is I couldn't really necessarily explain why in comparison to other guns. I guess it's just the whole, it's new to the market. IWI has been doing things, holsters and guns and things for quite some time, but they haven't really dove into the polymer semi-auto market. So, but they have a great reputation, for quality. So I was excited to see what they would do with this setup, this polymer frame setup, and I'm not disappointed at all. I'm gonna say some things like, we have shot this gun. The gun was a little snappy. I've shoot a lot of 9mm. Like I said, I've probably shot 200-300 different guns in my life, and probably more than that. I'm just throwing a number out there. And I've shot a lot of small frame 9mm, large frame 9mm, 1911 9mm, and it was, for a gun this size, it did seem a little bit snappy. My wife even said the same thing. She shot the gun. We have some video of that. It was a little bit snappy, but it performed well. With the 3 interchangeable back straps that it comes with, you can really personalize it to your hand, to your feel, what you like, and so that can kind of help with that a little bit. But the gun was overall a blast to shoot. And in this market, in today's market, if you don't make a gun, I don't care if it's a 1911, a polymer block, I don't care what it is, if you don't make a gun that can perform 1,000 out of 1,000 without one failure, then you're probably not going to be competitive in this market. So I didn't expect any less from IWI or from the Israelis, but to make a good quality piece that would not malfunction, and I was not disappointed it done that. And anyway, let's get to talking about some of the, it comes with 2 17-round magazines. They kind of have a Met car look to them, although they are not. They do seem like very good quality. They definitely branded it on the front there, and even on the bottom, and even on the sides of the magazine. So, but anyways, 2 17-round magazines. Comes standard with the gun. Comes with a lot of features that say, if it's comparison with a Glock or something like that, if people compare everything to that, it seems, it comes with a lot more features than what a Glock has. It comes with, even on the Glock MOS, you have to buy separate plates, things like that. This one comes with 4 plates, I think, and it's got different screws in here with a good explanation of what they're used for, what they go on, what application, for your vortex, your RMR, your delta point, Romeo. I think it's 4 different reflexes that you can use on it. It has different plates for those different applications that come with the gun. It's not something that you have to go out and purchase extra, so that's a really nice touch. And again, it has these, it doesn't have these, you know, cheap beaver tail back straps like what you might see on, say, the Glock Gen 4, Gen 5. It actually, these actually not only change the profile on the rear here, but it also changes the profile on the side. So it really allows you to personalize it to your hand. Small, medium, large, just like on the Jericho. Obviously it comes with a lock, comes with the, you know, all the information, the warranty information, a couple of things, the warranty registration card, it looks like, operation manual. Came in a blue bag, grease pack. This is a soft case on the inside, but it's just a cardboard box. I don't really, I do keep these things simply because, you know, a lot of times I might resell a gun or sell it, and I feel like presentation means a lot. If you took the time to hold on to this and present it when you're selling it to someone, to show them that you kept up with that, I think that helps sell the gun. But anyway, I put a Vortex Venom on this gun. I just like Vortex. I'm not, I mean, yes, you know, Trigicons are nice. You know, I'm still up in the air a little bit about the Burris, the fast fire, stuff like that. I just, you know, I like Vortex. Burris has a 1-year warranty. The Vortex has a lifetime warranty, which I have actually used before, so I know that they stand behind it. That's what I fixed up here. Like the Jericho, it has the 25mm sights, which, again, you know, unless you're shooting 27, 28 yards, if that's where you like to shoot from, if that's where you feel like you may engage from, then great, that works out wonderful. If not, you really have to raise the front post, you know, exceptionally at your point of aim in order to hit where you're actually pointing, or otherwise you're going to shoot low because of these 25mm sights. And I'm sure that that's the reason, one of the reasons why I enjoyed and was excited about this gun way more than I was the Jericho, because I was able to affix a reflex up here and dial it right in. And then when you start hitting where you're aiming, it becomes way more fun to use that firearm, right? So it is IWI Masada. It is their first striker fired polymer frame that they've ever done, and they did not disappoint. You know, overall aesthetically the gun looks really good. The trigger pull, this gun is unloaded, no magazine, both are right here. But anyway, the trigger pull on this gun is 5.5 to 7 pounds. I don't know where the 7 pounds comes from. You know, I pulled it from the reset position and from just, you know, straight out, and I've never seen anything close to 7 pounds. It was right around 5.5, 5.6, something like that. And, you know, about pretty standard, right? The trigger is good, not great. There's nothing to jump up and down about. You know, when you pull the trigger back, it breaks really nice, really crisp, really smooth, solid break. There's no more take up after the break. The reset is good, not great. And I don't know, you know, it's a trigger. Again, it's nothing you're going to go out and write home about. It's not a Canic or a Walther trigger, but it is a good trigger. It serves the purpose. Like I said, it breaks clean, crisp. There's no more take up. Once it breaks, it's solid. It breaks. The trigger does not stay back like on, say, a Glock or some others. It does, you know, come back forward. It does have a center safety in the trigger. It has these little grooves on the side of the trigger. Not really sure if that's just for aesthetics. It has the CZ look to the trigger guard here, the squared out, if you wanted to use gloves to shoot. I really like to look at that. I know that there was one time I didn't really care for that look of the trigger guard, but it's really grown on me. Kind of like that squared up look. It has serrations on the front of the trigger guard if you like to hold it on the front. It has front and rear serrations on the slide here. Again, it comes with the 3 back straps, as we already mentioned, the 3 white system, 3 white dot sight system. Looks like they also have branded it with IWI, so must be their sights. They do feel like, you know, steel metal sights. It's not polymer, which is, you know, I mean, it's good. It adds a little weight to it, but you know, whatever. The plate that you pull off here on the top, the reflex plate, is a polymer plate, so you don't have to worry about scratching it up or anything like that. Or if you decide not to put a reflex on, it doesn't really add too much weight. The trigger reset is, like I said, it is long, but it works. It is good, pronounced. You can feel it, you can hear it. So, you know, whatever. Again, you know, we're not gonna win any awards with the trigger on it, but it's good. It works. Like I said, we have a 4-slot pick rail on the front for, as you can see, I got my TLR7 on here. Put your laser, Streamlight, Surefire, whatever you like to put on there. You know, the polymer, the frame here, I mean, it really looks good. Everything, all the fit is good. There's not a whole lot of up and down movement. There's a little bit of side to side movement, but nothing like you wouldn't see on any semi-auto polymer frame pistol. The polymer looks really nice. It's a black, what did they say it was? Fiberglass reinforced polymer in the frame, the grip, the lower, I guess you could say. And like the P320, the SIG P320, the trigger mechanism is completely removable out of the frame. I mean, I don't know, I never did really use that on the P320. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, that's pretty cool. It does do that. The slide is a phosphate optic ready finish, as we've already said. If you decide not to put the optic on it, the rear sight and the front sight for that matter are adjustable for windage. The overall length is 7.4 inches, I believe. The height is 5.6 inches. The weight is about 25.8, 26 ounces, somewhere along. That's unloaded, roughly 34 ounces when it's loaded. You know, I don't know, I just, you know, I want to say, I mean, yeah, we got all the aesthetics out of the way. 4-inch barrel, it's got a longer grip profile, you know, much like I guess maybe the 1911. This is or would be a good carry. I'm almost positive the military, Israel military and police use this gun for duty. It would be a good carry, not too much, not too little. Something you can really, you know, get a good grip on if you're using it for that purpose. I just, you know, I can't say enough about how excited I am about a gun that will receive a reflex. It's got an optic cutout, comes with 4 plates, not only the plates but the screws as well to mount the different plates, the different optics, which is just, again, something that on a lot of guns, cheap or more expensive guns I might add, that you would pay a lot more for. You would have to buy the plates extra. So, you know, and I've noticed that about a lot of the, like, say, Canic and some of the, you know, cheaper guns that are out there, and even Taurus sometimes, when they have these options available on their guns, they come with these plates, they come with these extras, a lot of times 3 magazines instead of 2. And that's something you don't see on some of the more expensive guns. And, you know, it has an ambidextrous slide lock, you know, for your lefties out there. It is an ambidextrous mag release. Again, the mag release is not something you're gonna, you know, it's got a little serrated mag release on each side. I'm kind of a fan of the H&K type mag release, the paddle type mag release, whatever. It's a mag release. You are going to have to adjust your hand to manipulate it. It's not great. It's a mag release, you know. Again, it's not something you're going to write home to mama about, but you know, it works. Works a little bit better when the magazine's heavier with the ammo, but it is ambidextrous. Again, another feature that sometimes you have to pay more for on more expensive guns. Ambidextrous slide lock, nice polished feed ramp on the barrel. Again, we had no issues with this. Once we got the reflex dialed in, it hit right where we aimed every single time. We ran 115 grain Winchester, some PPU, some CCI blazer brass. We put some hollow point, Hornady hollow point through it. Not a single problem. Shot everything we put in it, and again, was a blast to shoot. Feels really, really good in the hand. And I do not get excited about new pistols, especially especially, you know, the old polymer blocks, you know. But I got excited about this one. I am excited about this one. I actually have been wanting to, can't wait, kind of one of them excited like Christmas morning, can't wait to show some of my friends. And I also have, you know, carried it around with me a little bit, you know, which is real impressive because I have my guns that I use, and I've used them for many years, and I haven't really changed it up any at all. But I've actually took this and carried it with me a little bit. I like this gun, and I believe you'll like it too. The Masada, the IWI Masada. Again, it's well made, and I don't think you can go wrong. You know, 1 in 10 rifling in the barrel. It's just a good gun. Go out, get you one. You will not be disappointed. If you want to wait till the pandemic's over so you can get it at that $400 price point, do that too. All right, thanks for watching.
We hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and set those alerts for upcoming videos.
And don't forget about our giveaways, because we got plenty of those coming up as well. You have to like our Facebook page for that, so be sure you go on, find our Facebook, like it as well.